Gisele Pelicot's supporters burst into applause as the verdict is announced. A French court found all 51 defendants guilty on Thursday in a drugging and rape case that horrified the world and transformed her, the victim of those crimes, into a stirring symbol of courage and resilience. Pelicot's ex-husband of 50 years, Dominique Pelicot, had pleaded guilty to drugging her repeatedly for almost a decade, to rape her and offer up her unconscious body for sex to dozens of strangers he'd met online. He videoed the abuse. The court in Avignon, southern France, sentenced Dominique Pelicot to the maximum 20 years in jail, as requested by prosecutors. Gisele waived her right to anonymity during the trial and demanded that the horrifying videos he'd recorded should be seen in court. She hoped this would help other women speak up.
I never regretted this decision. I trust now in our capacity to collectively seize a future in which each one of us, woman and man, may live in harmony with mutual respect and understanding.
The trial triggered protest rallies around France in support of Gisele and spurred soul-searching, including a debate on whether to update France's rape law, which makes no mention that sex requires consent. The panel of 5 judges imposed generally shorter terms than the 4 to 18 years demanded by the prosecution for the other defendants, almost all of whom were accused of raping Gisele as she lay comatose. Many had denied the charges, saying they thought it was a consensual sex game orchestrated by the couple, and arguing that it was not rape if the husband approved. In all, the court found 47 of the defendants guilty of rape, 2 guilty of attempted rape, and 2 guilty of sexual assault. Dominique denied misleading the men, saying they knew exactly what they were doing. Women's rights activist Laurine Pesseguier said the trial should prove a watershed.
I hope there will be a before and after this trial for all the victims of domestic, sexual and sexist violence. But then I don't know if this will change anything in the future. I hope it does, and that at the level of justice, it will stand as an example.
The Pelicot's 3 children heard the verdict in court alongside their mother, who has become an icon to many. They have spoken out forcibly against their father and rejected his pleas for forgiveness. Dominique put powerful tranquilizers into his wife's food and coffee that put her to sleep for hours. Gisele said she was worried she was developing Alzheimer's or had a brain tumour because of the memory gaps. She stared down her abusers in the packed courtroom day after day, scoffing at any claim she might have been a willing participant. Testifying in October, she said, quote, "I've decided not to be ashamed. I've done nothing wrong."